documentary.
Really well
with him.
done.
Grace Potter is my guest. She's going to be part of course, of the XPoNential Music Festival presented by Subaru coming up in July, and we're excited about that. Can you play a song for us? Would you mind?
Sure.
And this is a world premiere.
This is a world premiere. Yeah,
that?
I figured I'd break out some of the newies.
Yeah, good.
You know, I really I wanted to try something different with this record, and this was one of the first songs I did on the demos that I sent to our producer, and
Okay.
It's called The Miner. You got a hunger for my heart. You say there's diamonds in my eyes, and as I hold you in my arms, I let you bleed me dry. I don't understand what you do, why you hurt the one who loves you. Ooh. I feel you mining in my bones, I feel you digging in my soul. Oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, you're taking so much, I'm breaking down. So go on, keep taking more till everything is gone. You're breaking me down, breaking me down. And you can see it in my eyes. I'm sleepless even in the dark, and my fingers trace the lines where I used to have a heart. I don't understand what you do, why you hurt the one who loves you. I feel you mining in my bones, I feel you digging in my soul. Oh, oh, oh. Whoa, you're taking so much, I'm breaking down. So go on, keep taking more till everything is gone. Keep breaking me down. Keep breaking me down. Keep breaking me down. Ooh. Whoa, oh, you're taking so much, I'm breaking down. So go on, keep taking more till everything is gone. Keep breaking me down, breaking me down.
Well, that's very nice. Grace Potter live in our studios, 88.5 XPN. What's that called again?
That's called The Miner.
The Miner.
Yeah.
M-I-N-E-R minor.
The Miner, yeah.
Got it. Grace, again, part of the XPoNential Music Festival coming up in July. I've you know, your career and your career choices are really fascinating to me.
Baffling is another word.
They are baffling.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you an example. for a while there, and you still are. You still have a real nice connection to country music, to contemporary country music. At Kenny Chesney, and you've done tours, and you've collaborations, and you've had hits on the radio, and you were poised, I thought, a few years ago, to go ahead and release that country album. And this is right after all the big Kenny Chesney thing was. It was really you were really blowing up in the country music world. Then the next album wasn't anything like it.
It was like a psych rock.
Yes, it was
adventure. Yeah.
You got. I
know.
You just didn't want to do it.
It's just a thing. I think any artist, the artists that I love, the ones that really challenge the perception of the outside world, are the ones that make the big breakthroughs.
Yeah.
For me, that's like Bowie and Miles Davis and Bob Dylan, and these are people who cross so many genres and subgenres that you just remember their voice at the end of the day, or their playing and their skill and their craft. And John Lennon did it beautifully. I think it's somebody, you can really change how people perceive you based on those choices. Like Lennon messing around with Bowie, and I mean the Stones even did it a little bit, in their moment, because in order to remain relevant in a time when music was rock and roll was completely overthrown, in the late 70s and early 80s. You look at a band like the Stones, and I think of them as a great example of a band that figured out how to thrive and kind of stay relevant and stay in the conversation and surprise people at every turn while still maintaining something really special within them. And for me, the construction of these songs every time, and with The Lion, the Beast, the Beat, it was the same deal. It was like the songs lead me. I just go where they take me. I don't have good career decision-making skills. I'm an artist, like if I was a mogul, if I was someone who took my career more on the industry side and was a little bit more aware of like what the radio is doing and what record sales are doing, I think my musical career might have a more consistent arc. But I absolutely can't be bothered. It's just like when I'm writing a song, it's like a baby crying in the other room, and I just got to go take care of it. Otherwise, it's going to keep crying. And the songs take you where they take you.
Well, I'm sure we all respect that a lot. I mean, the thing about your songs, I mean, all of your songs, what I think they have in common is there is a general folkiness and down-to-earthness of your music. I mean, I think that's the way your songs are. No matter what you're doing, if it's R&B, if it's more rock stuff, or so that's why I was thinking, and that's really what country songs are anyway.
Sure, and it does make sense. And who's to say? I mean, I'd love to make a country record. I'd love to do a duet thing with Kenny. We've talked about it before, and who knows? I mean, it's not out of the question. It's just that my goals right now, I have this amazing luxury of being someone who can kind of wander into the middle of a lot of different movies, and people are sometimes glad to see me, sometimes not so glad to see me, but at least I'm not getting kicked out. I'm not getting the hook yet anyways, so knock on wood. Yeah. But, there's something to be said for that, and I think it's probably mostly my voice, not my songwriting, because I mean, even with these solo projects I've done with Kenny or with Disney, I'm writing or I'm working on a song based on a purpose beyond my own artistic vision.
Yeah.
So, this album, this solo record, this is very singularly an opportunity for me to both wander into the middle of a movie I've never been in before, but also stay true to myself and sort of speak from a singular perspective for the first time in a long time. So
what can people expect coming to our festival this year when they see you and your band?
Yeah.
What are we going to see?
Well, the band is we're calling ourselves the Magical Midnight Roadshow, and really that's just basically the name of the tour. It's not a new band. It's basically the Nocturnals. Okay. It's Matt and Benny. It's a lot of the same faces you've seen, but we just they, out of respect for the record and understanding sort of what we're doing here and what how much we've grown and how many different shapes we've taken on over the years. This is just a new shape. And,
sure, I understand.
You
do a lot of old stuff though as well.
Oh yeah, I mean we're going to be playing everything. Yeah, it's my songs, it's my show. It's like always been the same. I love performing live so much that there's nothing that can stop it from being a dynamic rock show. You know, like when people heard that I was going solo, I think there might have been a little bit of a, is it just going to be like her on stage with a piano? I mean, can you picture that? It just sounds like the most
not.
boring thing ever. That's like why I learned how to play guitar to begin with,
Sure.
was so I didn't have to be that lady tinkling away, crying into the keyboard, you know? It's like, I can save that for when I can't walk anymore.
You like the crack of that snare drum, don't you?
I love the crack of that snare drum. I love dancing. And, you know, that's really a lot of this record. What you can expect from the record and from the live show is just very jumping up and down, dynamic rock and roll and heavy boogie.
You can go to our website, xpn.org, and you can find more information about the XPoNential Music Festival. It's all up there on xpn.org.
I'm so
and
excited.
you're playing this Sunday night with George Ezra, and the Saturday night at Susquehanna Bank Center is another great show. We got My Morning Jacket and St. Vincent.
Yeah, my buddies, My Morning Jacket. I love their new record. It's so fun. It's just really exciting.
Jim James is very good at what he does. Indeed.
He really is.
Can you play another song for us? Would you mind?
Why not?
Yeah,
Why not?
This is another brand new
Another
tune.
debut for you guys because I love you so much. I can't tell you how great it is to be back here. This is, you know, Philly and the surrounding areas have been one of our favorite places to return to because the fans are always so generous and so excited and loving. And you know,
we've been with you since the beginning of your career.
I know you have. Yeah. Toothbrush in My Table. First song you guys ever played on the radio. It was a big deal. And I honestly don't think we would play it live if it wasn't for you guys. I mean, you kind of forget songs or you know, as Kenny Powers says, you know, I got so many memories. I got to make room for the new memories. Yeah. So I got to move out some of the old memories.
You're Kenny Powers.
I'm Kenny. Yeah. I just met Danny McBride at the Stones show in Dallas. Actually.
Oh, really?
It was amazing. Oh God, he's such a cool guy.
He's funny, man.
He is so funny. But yeah, this is a song called Empty Heart.
Okay. Another one from the upcoming album, which by the way is going to be called Midnight. It comes out August 14th, and we're going to hear the actual recorded single live tonight in just a moment here. But let's hear this one first. It's called again
Empty Heart.
Empty Heart. Grace Potter live.
All over me. Somebody broke your back in the day. Now you never ever love, no, you only wanna play. Oh yeah. I cried when you do, cried when you don't. Why won't you tell me what you want with me? You let me fill up your empty heart. There's a big old hole in the middle of you, 'cause somebody left you black and blue. Yeah, we all make promises we can't keep in the paper thin, but they cut so deep. I cry when you do, cry when you don't. Why won't you tell me what you want with me? One day we're together, then we're apart. Why won't you let me fill up your empty heart? Fill up your empty heart. Fill up your empty heart. Fill up
yet another World Radio debut, ladies and gentlemen, from Grace Potter here. And once again, the new album is going to be called Midnight, coming out in August, and even closer to home, the XPoNential Music Festival presented by Subaru coming up in July. Get your tickets and details at xpn.org. Great to see you again.
Woohoo! So awesome to be back here. I miss you guys.
Well, come back and see us anytime.
I will haunt you. I'm not done.
No problem. We'll see you again soon. And I'm going to go ahead and play Alive Tonight.
Yeah!
Which is...
That'll wake people up.
That should wake people up. It's part of the chameleonistic...
That's me.
Grace Potter. And here it is. This is a new single called Alive Tonight. 88.5 XPN. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.